What's going on, guys? It's Luke here. Going to run through this trade recap of this one trade today that we took on ES. I'm already about 90% out of this trade, so I already took the win. This was my majority take profit, about 2.41R right here. And I still have a runner, a very small amount with some micros running right here. And my stop loss is currently sitting just below these 1 minute lows, or these swing lows down here. So we'll see if that ends up hitting. Not really sure, but I'm out of this trade majority, so we'll see what happens. So coming into the market today, if we start on the daily, what I seen was that price, obviously, if you were looking at the higher time frames, you've seen that ES reacted off of this weekly bearish FEG, NQ reacted off a daily FEG, and then from there, the daily had pulled back and was respecting equilibrium. So for me, I'm seeing the daily, took out a bearish confluence, pulled back. I want to see potentially a continuation to the upside. On the 4 hour, we see in the pre-market that we had a swing low that ended up taking out all of this sell side liquidity down here. So from here, I was potentially anticipating a push to the upside. On the 1 hour, let's go back right here. We had on the 8 a.m. candle, we had a nice break of structure to the upside, and that was due to PPI and unemployment claims. We had a bullish candle from that. And then from there, we had a lot of low resistance buy side liquidity. We had the swing high right here. We had this 4 hour FVG, which was just sitting above the Asia high. We had this hourly high up here. And then we had some FVGs on the 15 in here, and then a bunch more liquidity to the upside leading into the previous day high. So this was the 9 a.m. candle right here. And as you can see, price ended up pushing up and taking out this swing high. Now for me, I was thinking that we'd either see a correction and a rotation back down to fill in this FEG and then continue up, or we would just look for a continuation up to take out all of this attainable low resistance buy side liquidity, take out the Asia high, and take out the 4 hour FVG. So for me, if I was seeing lower time frame order flow maintain bullish, I wanted to see longs at least into this 4 hour FVG and the Asia high, and then just potentially leave it to run from there, right? So this is where we started to see that lower time frame order flow. As you can see on the 15-minute, price respected this 15-minute bullish FEG right here. It had a nice, strong bullish close out of it, which ended up leading to take out that hourly high over here, right? And then we had the pushback, which is where we started to see an entry around 10 o'clock. On the 5-minute, we had a break of structure to the upside, and price pulled back to equilibrium, which we know is a continuation confluence. So from there, I'm seeing hourly break of structure. We have draws to the upside on the higher time frame that we could easily come up and take out. The 15 minutes maintaining bullish order flow by respecting that FEG. The 5 minutes in equilibrium, it broke structure to the upside. It looks like it's continuing. It's showing good buying pressure still. And again, we have low resistance stacked up highs right here. So I'm figuring when you see stacked up highs like this, price is going to move aggressively through them most of the time. So what I was waiting for was that aggressive push to the upside. I want to take stop loss to break even at the 4 hour FEG and that Asia high, and then just let the rest run, and hopefully it pushes through aggressively to take out all that higher time frame buy side, right? So this is my entry here at 10:0 on the 10:01 candle. We end up getting this nice break of structure on the 1 minute. We're clearly showing that price wants to push up. 15-minute, 5-minute bullish order flow. Everything's looking good for longs. Okay, so stop loss just below the 15-minute FVG. So as you can see right here, we've had a 15-minute fair value gap. So I gave it a little bit of room under that just to give it some breathing room. And as you can see right here, we came up and price ended up filling in that 4 hour FVG and taking out the Asia high from right over here, right? So from here, I moved my stop loss to break even, which would have been at 10:14. So we sat in there for about 13-14 minutes, and then we finally ended up hitting take profit 1. I didn't take off anything at that point. I just figured that Asia high might be a place where price wanted to turn around from there, and that was a place where I'd expect potentially a reversal. So I ended up moving my stop loss to break even. And then what I thought, like, when you see stacked up highs like this, like I said, you're going to see price move aggressively. So I actually extended my first take profit to here at the end of this 15-minute fair value gap. I just figured if price could run through this high, this high, and this high aggressively, it's going to seek out the next draw and fill in this FEG, which is right here. So as you can see, this bearish fair value gap is where I took majority of my profit off right here, just at the end of it right here at 6045.50, somewhere around there. And that gave me just about 2.4R, which I'll show you right here. So just under 2.4R or so. And from there, I took off 90% of the trade, and currently my stop loss on my last little bit is at break even, and I'm letting this one run to see if it can come up and continue to take out this buy side up here. I was going to potentially leave it to the previous day high, but we'll see from there. Price could easily just turn around from here, but I'm 90% out, so not really a big deal. But again, just to recap from the start, in the pre-market, we had this sweep of liquidity on the lows. On the 1 hour, we had this break of structure. Then we swept out this high. I was waiting for order flow to continue to at least take us up to the Asia high, the 4-hour FVG. I seen this stacked low resistance buy side liquidity. I wanted to see price push through this aggressively. As soon as 15-minute was respecting bullish order flow, the 5-minute, same thing, respecting equilibrium in the bullish order flow. We look at the 1 minute, we enter off that break of structure right here at 10:01. We target the Asia highs where we move our stop loss to break even. We target majority at the end of this 15-minute fair value gap, which is resting just above these buy side highs over here. And we just move, keep stop loss at break even and just let the rest run and see if price can kind of do the same thing and move aggressively through these highs over here. But that's going to wrap it up for me, guys. If this whole trade plays out, it's a nice 4.41R trade. I already walked away with 2.4R, out 90%, so we'll see what happens. But that's going to wrap it up for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Till the next one, give me a like, subscribe, comment on the video, follow me on Twitter, link in the description if you guys want to support the channel. Till the next video, I'll see you guys then. Peace.